Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 7, 7, Episode 21. This is the finale to Season 7, and I'm fairly certain it's confirmed because they added a My Anime listing for the final season. So it seems like this will be wrapping up in a season format, which I'm glad. I'm not the biggest fan of how movie or TV shows are starting to do some of their show like seasons in the form of movies. I like movies and everything, but not for telling like that doesn't really make sense because I do like movies and a lot of the times they do form like a cohesive story. I don't know. There's something about me that I like the bite-sized episodes rather than an hour and a half, 2 hour showing of the whole story all in one sitting, right? I think maybe reactions, doing one episode a week with my reaction channel and everything has kind of gauged me to really like stopping at these little moments and these little intersections and talking about it. But either way, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a season, which is great. Those rumors of it being a movie, so I'm glad it's not. For the sake of honesty, I saw a brief glimpse of a thumbnail from a random reactor that I've never even watched before popped up on my recommended, and it was for this episode that got popped up earlier today. And I saw a brief image. I tried my best to like look away and not focus on it, but basically what I saw was like yellow hair and then a similar looking like suit or something of like kind of like what All Might had around his suitcase, but I didn't like focus on it, so I don't know if it's an actual like full body suit or whatever, but it leads me to believe that this is gonna be about All Might holding off All for One the best he can, or whatever is gonna happen there. So thanks to that rant, that's why I try my best not to put like, especially episode to episode, if it's in the opening, I sometimes will use it, like the one I'm currently using for my thumbnails, you could consider to be a little bit spoilery, but it's an image from the opening, which we've seen, like, by, I don't know, what was it, like, episode, like, it wasn't episode 12, because earlier than that, it was, like, episode 8 that we saw it, so it might have been, like, 1 week or something that it could be considered spoilery for the people that are watching actively, but that's why I try not to change my thumbnails frequently especially to spoilery stuff, right? I usually try to keep it as tame as possible because I hate it when I'm just browsing through YouTube. Like, I almost can't browse through YouTube anymore because I don't want to catch those random thumbnails like that. So, anyway, that's that. Sorry for the long rant here in the beginning, but to wrap it up real quick, we had amazing last episode. Toga was kind of subdued by Ochako, which is great. Ochako still stabbed in the stomach, so I hope she's gonna be okay. But we bought enough time at least. I don't know if she's like obviously not instantly turned good guy or whatever, but at least the twice blood is gone, and that's like one of the biggest dangers they faced. It was very emotional, like with the kid scene of them like holding out the arm and everything, like learning about Toga's past and how I understand the complication, right? Like the between it feeling natural for her to drink blood, but everyone else thinks she's weird, but she's just trying to be herself and everything, versus what everyone else perceives to be normal. And yeah, it's definitely a complex topic, and I do feel bad for Himiko. So yeah, let's jump into this and see what we get for the finale. We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Uh... Kawaii. It's like now that Twice is gone, she's like, no, you're ugly. Sorry. Alright. My dog is hanging out with me tonight. You may hear her. I think she's settled down. When I was setting up the video and everything, getting everything ready to record, she was like making a lot of noise, so I'm glad she chilled out. I wonder if Stain's gonna show up. We got one glimpse, but we have him in the opening, obviously, and then we also had, like, one glimpse of him, like, an episode or a few episodes ago. Oh, I'm so scared for All Might. Alright. Jeez. Oh. He's still moving somehow. Ooh, okay. It was really close. Oh, Hawks. Damn, Hawks is about to get it. Damn. I wonder if she has any awareness of what she hears from them. Like, will she know he said that? Oh. Oh. A toll on the body, yeah. Just like a lot of quirks when you overuse them. Damn. She's not looking good, though. I like how her hair is messed up on one side, too, and everything. Jeez, come on, someone. You gonna try to save her, maybe? But is that what you still want? Can she give blood when she's like that? She's gonna do a transfusion, isn't she? Oh, shit. Or is she... Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't know if that's how that actually works, but sure, it's fine, it's a show. Damn, giving blood versus taking it. She's not giving all of her blood or anything, right? Oh, that she's using it as a needle. Oh god, that looked... I mean, I guess she used it as a needle in the first place. It just looked thicker than... Oh. I hope Toga doesn't die, like... I hope she isn't planning on, like, giving all of her blood. I know she said that, but... I didn't take it literally. I'm kind of glad they dropped the Ochako voice for Toga. No. No. Don't press on my wound, please. Damn. Wow. Is this happening? This is sad. Damn. Yeah. No more blood. Damn. And the bird flying away. Son of a bitch! Oh boy, here we go. 20 minutes before? Oh, fuck, bringing this up. Seeing the wound that was given to him before. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. This is probably what was in the thumbnail. It is like a, wow, it's coming from the car. Wow, it's like it is like a full suit. Holy shit. He has a damn Iron Man suit. Oh my god. Ugh, big ol' smile. Holy shit! Armored All Might. Battle without a quirk. Oh, fuck. Recording? Oh, shit. Did they just make a Bleach reference? I was writing something down and I think I kind of missed it. Don't shout it out like it's a Bankai? Is that what you just said? Oh my god. That's such a random ass reference. I'll have to go back to that and make sure. Yeah. Damn. Oh no. Oh shit! Red Riot! It's like the armored version. I like how he's using the kids' stuff a little bit. Damn. Down by 66%. Only 44% left. Or, no. 34% left. Sorry. Yeah, Black Whip. He's using the kids' moves, man. Charge Bolt. That's awesome. Or maybe not necessarily kids' moves, but like their hero names. Wow. Damn. Uh... Oh, Michelle. I believe that's her name. Sorry if I'm wrong. Ugh, please. Ugh. Cellophane. Sugarman. Shoot style. Smash. Yes. Hmm. Ugh. Be careful saying that out loud. Yup, here it comes. He had to have known he's been baiting that, though. Oh, shit. Did he get hit? Gee, was that him going through those buildings? His shields were down. bleeding a little bit. Ooh. Fuck you. I do miss the old voice actor, but... yeah. Ooh. Oh. Just gonna punch him. Do you? Or are you just justifying? Yeah. Oh shit, the car coming in. Oh shit! Super acid. Oh, Pinky! Oh shit. The more he has to heal, the younger he gets, right? Every little bit. Oh, she's just floating. That's funny. Oh. Hmm. Those spirals in the background were like what was coming out of All for One's body a second ago. I think, anyway. Oh, man. Alright. Jeez. Ugh. That's not good. Come on, buddy. Oh. Oh, is he? I didn't pay attention. Yeah. Make him waste as much as he can. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Jeez. Is this more acid or is this just other shit? Holy shit! Oh shit! Gravity. Oh shit. Lend me your strength. Oh, fuck. I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm scared. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, he can tell. Oh, no. Midoriya. Oh, fuck. No! No! What a cliffhanger! Oh, man. I guess that's a good way to end it, I suppose. I don't know how else they would have. I was scared he was gonna, like, die or something, and it was gonna end us there. Oh, what a great shot at the end there with Midoriya realizing he's fighting and then just seeing like the two battles going on and just let's win, Midoriya. Ah. Whew. I was so worried. I was getting all emotional and shit. God, that episode went by too fast. Holy crap, really? Man. Eyes are watering. Not full on crying, but enough to get me teary-eyed. Ugh. Alright. Oh, wait, after credits. This is not... I guess there's no preview to make sense. What is this? This is UA. Oh, to be continued final season. There it is. Yep. Alright, that is it for episode 21 and it for season 7. We've got one more season. I don't know how many episodes. I checked the My Anime List page to see, and it didn't say like an episode count or anything, so... Damn, man. Alright. It's gonna be crazy, whatever we see, or however many episodes it is, but... Yeah. Whew, okay, so... Episode started off with more of the Toga and Uraraka stuff, and Uraraka lost a lot of blood, and Toga decided to give Uraraka blood, like, as... I mean, she said all of it. I don't know if she's gonna die from that. You never know with My Hero. It could be something where someone gets there in time, and a lot of it went, but they were both just in bad shape, and they were able to be saved. I don't know. If that is where she dies, that's, you know, she talked about how she, like, found someone she liked and sucked all their blood. So I think that was her saying she killed people, I think. I could be wrong in misinterpreting it, though, but I kind of talked, the reason why I say that, if you didn't watch the discussion of last episode, is because I talked about the contradiction of, like, well, has Toga done anything, like, insanely bad, right? Like, obviously she's rolled with the League of Villains. I don't know that we've ever seen her kill people, except for the Liberation Front people who were trying to kill her, right? I guess I did forget about those where she floated them all and then dropped them and they all splatted. So she definitely did kill them, but they were kind of bad guys anyway, so that's kind of why I forgot it. I don't know that we've seen her kill anyone just straight up innocent before. But I talked about how I feel like they talked in the beginning about how she's suspected in like a bunch of crimes due to, or like deaths due to blood loss and stuff, so I wasn't sure. But either way, regardless, we had a beautiful moment between the two. Her talking about how if only she realized this like beforehand, where liking, liking someone enough to maybe suck some of their blood, but also give blood back to them and everything. It's almost like because that's what I was saying last episode, is there's aspects of her where, like, if she would have gotten to know someone and then said, like, hey, I have these, like, explained her urges to drink some blood, and maybe if the people are friends enough that they would have volunteered to give some blood, kind of like Uraraka was, right? But instead, it seems like that was just her right out the gate, like, I like you, let me drink your blood, from someone like, I don't even know if that Saito kid that she liked knew who she was, right? I mean, they went to the same school, so he might have seen her around, but it's like, maybe get to know the people first, and it feels like that's something she kind of learned there in the end, is like, is maybe if I understood this feeling a little better. And it's not all on her to blame, it's partially the parents trying to, like, send her to, like, correction therapy and stuff, as if that's what she needed at that age. A bunch of her parents and people around her telling her she's not normal, like, all these little things that have affected her and everything, just, I think, pushed her to double down on the drinking of blood to a far higher degree, right? And maybe that's why she was more extreme with it as well. But here we have with her at the end, or possibly her end, where she has kind of realized maybe the proper way to behave, and maybe she could have lived in this society and everything. And that's really sad that it takes potentially the end of her life to realize this. But she sacrificed her life for someone else, and she said she's living the way that she wants. And even though she could have kept going, and the League of Villains could have made it into a world that she could live in and be herself the way she is now, but I think the way that Uraraka got to her, she was like, even being with them, and even that world might not be what you just gave me. That feeling, that the way that she said her heart lifted, you know? So, man, that was really good. Really, really good send-off for that character if she is dead. It's very possible we could have Toga dead and Dabi dead, because they kept talking about how he doesn't have much longer to live unless they find a way to stabilize him and fix his messed up body or whatever. But it's just been his, like, revenge driving him all these years. It's really interesting to, like, a lot of these villains. And I don't know what happened to Spinner. He got blasted by the yell from Present Mike while he was already on the ground hurt, while Present Mike was trying to kill Shirakumo. So I don't know if Spinner got hit by that, and, like, right as Kurogiri ran away, right? I don't know if he got hit by that and died too. So it's possible that the League of Villains might just be down to, what, just Shigaraki? Like, if they all do die, even if Shigaraki lives through this, his whole little troop might be gone. I don't know how much he really cares about that, but it's kind of sad to think about. But yeah, then we get into the All Might fight. That was pretty crazy, using this armored All Might suit, which was wild. I wanted to try and find... was it right here? I need to get the subtitles back up. All Might versus All for One, and then she does start stream. Hey, don't put everything on the internet. And don't say it like you're about to bankai. That's so funny. It's so random. I don't know that we've ever had a Bleach reference in My Hero, but that's just really funny. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, so I love that All Might, someone who had all this power for himself and was, you know, obviously he was quirkless to start, and then he was given the power, and then he became eventually the world's like the number one hero, at least in Japan, but also just lowered crime by such a huge amount. He became the symbol of peace that he was trying to attain. And then in his older years, after he was wounded and he couldn't maintain his form as much to be a hero as much, he started teaching the youth and raising them up. And then he eventually lost his power and uh, devoted everything he had to teaching. And then in these final moments, the suit that he has is all designed around the kids that he's been raising, using all of their various moves, whereas a lot of them were inspired by him, Midoriya and everything. A lot of Midoriya's moves were inspired by All Might. It then just came full circle around where now All Might is using moves that are inspired by the kids that he inspired, and obviously the major one being Midoriya, who was like the biggest fanboy, had several moves taken, right? Shoot style, Black Whip. Granted, you could argue that the Black Whip was a tribute to the previous holder of One for All as well, but it's also Midoriya was the one that he first saw use it. I don't even think he knew about Black Whip before Midoriya started using it, so I think it is kind of a tribute to Midoriya as well. But yeah, having like Red Riot be his shielding, he had Charge Bolt for the electricity going down the wires that he used as Black Whip, which was really cool. It was just really, he had Pinky, which was very affecting. I never really got like a really good shot of him being younger, like even younger after that. I kind of want to... Yeah, so he is like... Anime ages are difficult. I wanted to see another shot of All for One where All Might said he looked even younger. Oh man, when he started like laughing and everything. I guess he does look a little younger. It's kind of hard because he has the glow all around him. But yeah, in order to stop himself, I guess maybe even the rewind wasn't enough to just rewind the acid out of him. Maybe he would have just kept disintegrating. He actually had to like blow himself up, is what All Might said, in order to get the acid out of him, and then he just re-healed, right? And that caused him to become younger again. Yeah, I mean, I will admit I watched some other reactions for them to say this, but some of the other reactions I watched when he started getting younger, and like the Hawks episode where he took Hawk's quirk and all that, where we really realize that like as he's taking damage, he's getting younger faster. And it confirmed it here. But that episode, I watched some reactions and they mentioned that by the time, like if he does get to Midoriya after this, it could be that he's like the same age as Midoriya, being like a UA high, like little teener. Yeah, so it's I didn't think of that one myself. I wanted to admit that, so I like honesty, but it's interesting to think about. I never really thought that far ahead. I had hoped that like maybe people would stop him before it got to that point. I was just kind of focused on the moment, so I didn't really think of it. But it's a good idea. Although now with this happening, I am absolutely terrified of the idea that if All for One does make it there as a teen, then that's going to be one of those things where that means All Might be dead. Like. Will he let All Might live through this? Will this be the death, or will this be the changed future that Midoriya and All Might have worked for? I don't know. I mean, I don't want him to die, but I also like, how many times can we use All Might as like a crutch here in moments like this? Like, if anything, if he does live, I feel like he has to be almost so hurt that he can't do this again. Like, we can't keep relying on this. It's one, like, obviously I know there's not much left after the show, but as much as I love All Might and I don't want him to die or anything, there is a small part of me, for the sake of the story and for the sake of like uh progressing on past his memory, that like I kind of want him to die. It's one of those things where emotionally I don't, but story wise I kind of do. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but yeah. So, man, some of those scenes flashing back to Nana and everything again, where some of the like we got a little bit more details. We saw him, he was beating people up quirkless, kind of like Midoriya running in to save Bakugo quirkless and everything, but it looks like he was decently successful. He beat all those guys up with a pipe while completely quirkless. So but just a bunch of those flashbacks leading into him talking about the world needing a symbol, which I think we have seen him mention, like, the world needs a symbol, and then it, like, cuts away and everything, but I feel like we got a little bit more of Nana kind of, like, having a look in her face where she does, like, she looks at him and is like, oh, like, he's serious, and he might actually be able to do it. So, that was what I got from her look anyway, so... But yeah, and some of the other flashbacks of, you know, thinking about Midoriya and his growth and how he got here, and just the moment on the roof and all these different flashes and stuff like that, man. But I wonder what that gun's gonna be like that he is like. I guess it just like added more to the suit. So, I mean, eventually he's gonna hit his limit. He can't have unlimited amounts of juice, right? But yeah, we had him like maniacally laughing towards the end there, but that was after he said, I can't, like, he's thinking rationally, but he's laughing maniacally, and I think it's just a way of, like, not showing that he is planning, right? Like, all might realize that, oh, if I keep this up, he might just keep de-aging, and he's so intent on fighting me that he doesn't even realize he's getting even more, like, even younger, and I can't bring that to his attention. So he just starts, like, maniacally laughing, which seems to really piss off All For One and everything. So, really just using that ego and everything against, that ego All For One has against him and everything. So it's just great. Man. I'm worried though because they said like broken ribs, a bunch of contusions and everything, and he's still going in to fight. It's brutal. I'm so worried. I wanted another yeah, it's a little similar. The spirals coming out of his body. It might not be the exact same thing, but I wonder what the significance of that is, right? Like that battle in the background uh where he was talking to Nana had like similar spiral things coming out of the ground. They were bigger and everything. They looked more metal in the flashback, whereas here they look more just like white bone-ish sort of looking color. So I don't know if it's supposed to be the same thing. Was that hinting at a battle that happened between Nana and All For One and he used that quirk at that time? Or was that hinting at maybe that's like, maybe Nana fought those guys or something in that like destroyed looking city and All For One came after and swiped up the quirks or something. I don't know what it could mean, but yeah, man. All right. Whew. I was so scared. I'm still scared. Whenever we get to the next season, I am terrified for All Might. But yeah, I don't I don't know that I have like all that much more to talk about, but when I go into the season as a whole, it was a really good season. It's, I mean, both 6 and 7 have been incredible. They really have. Obviously, finding out the final quirk for Midoriya was a hype moment. The gear shift, the animation during that, and everything was really cool. I love the visual representation of it and everything. Um, like, I still stand by probably the most hype and most happy I've been was when we got to see Gentle Criminal and La Brava show up again. It was nice to see. It was nice to see Lady Nagant helping out too in that same moment, but definitely Gentle takes the scene because we had so much more time with him, and it's so cool that just like this tertiary character where maybe you thought he'd never come back again, but nope, here he is, and like he's not doing it for fame, and I mean, it ended up being live streamed and everything, but he wasn't doing it for the fame, for the YouTube views, or whatever. He's just genuinely trying to redeem himself. I love that, you know, his first time trying to save someone is what ruined his life, and it was by putting a trampoline to stop someone from falling, and it went poorly, and now his reemergence is him using a trampoline to stop something from falling, a bunch of people from falling, and he was able to slow it down and buy time and everything. So that was just incredible, and just so hype when we first saw La Brava on the TV screen showing up with her silhouette and then having her there and having Gentle and all that. So good. But obviously there's other like awesome moments like Mina or Mino Ashido Pinky using so much like putting so much acidity in her acid that she's burning her own skin, but she was actually able to burn Gigantomachia, which is like eat through his skin, which is wild because we've like never really seen anyone except for what All For One did to him like do damage to him, really. So it's pretty crazy to see her go to that extreme. Seeing Tokoyami and Dark Shadow doing their thing, using all that darkness they stored up and actually wailing on All For One was incredible. I love coming in with the quirks from Inasa with the wind and everything on the punches. If you guys ever get a chance to check out that episode in the English dub, the voice when Dark Shadow comes out, it's like a I didn't really notice it doing it too much in the sub, or maybe it's because I'm just reading subtitles and not listening to the voices as much. Maybe I didn't notice it, but in the dub, they did this like voice modulation for Tokoyami, and it was so badass. It was actually incredible. So I really liked the way they did that. It made that scene way more intense for me, where I was like, oh, okay, big Dark Shadow, we've seen this before. But having the voice the way it was made it, like, chilling, almost. So, if you ever get a chance to check out the dub for that, I saw it in a reaction, which is how I know. But I haven't rewatched the episode in dub, but I watched a reaction from people that watch it in dub, so I saw it through that. But yeah. Anyway. What were some other... I mean, there were so many good moments this season. Like, obviously, I mean, can't forget, even though it was all the way back to the beginning, having Star and Stripe show up, right? That moment and what she was able to accomplish. I wish we got more from her, and it's really sad that she died in, like, episode 2. But, like, she was able to eat away at a bunch of quirks, delay for the kids to be able to make a plan, get stronger and everything. We learned about the traitor too, which was Aoyama, and that whole story, something that has been built up since the very beginning of the show. The way that they found the USJ, the way they found the summer camp, it's all these things just being revealed this season as we're getting close to wrapping up the show and all that. And I really hope that we can get into, like, I would love spin-off series, either one of the kids being older and fighting as adult heroes could be really cool. I don't know. I'd love it anyway. Or seeing stories about some of the predecessors and their lives could be really interesting. Like, there's so much still room for this world. I wonder if there is gonna be. I know there is like a spin-off of like vigilantes or something. I can't remember if that's what it's called, but it's something like that where there already is like a spin-off, but I think it's like all completely unrelated characters, if I'm not mistaken. I think some characters we know make cameos and stuff, but I would like a full-on story about either All Might in his prime, one of the other predecessors, or the kids older, or something like that. So, but I guess we'll see if the writer decides this is where he wants the story to end, and that's what he chooses. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Amazing season, amazing final episode. I just, the way they ended it there, obviously, it's made to want more. So we'll get into the final season probably as soon as it starts airing. Hopefully, not too many more crazy things come out whenever that comes out, but who knows when that'll be. So, yeah, thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. You can see extra stuff there, whether it be early access for some of my shows or Patreon shows that aren't even released yet. You can see all kinds of content on there. Thank you guys for supporting, and I very much appreciate it. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.